We've been building to this all. You look. The Trailblazers, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
So here's Portland's starting group. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Leonard in at the 2. Davis can't hit. Now Portland with it. And Leonard, here we go. And the shot goes in.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Stolen by Davis. About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Artest. Back to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a block. You have to admire Giannis's willingness to challenge shots at the rim.
Atlanta making some changes. Mobo, he's checked in for Okongwu. Newell comes in for Davis. Clock at 2. Jordan misses.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
George passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kessler. They kick it out to Porzingis. Shoots over Newell. And it's Porzingis that time. On the assist by Kessler.
At this point of his career, Porzingis understands when he needs to look to score. Nice jumper there.
Now here's Jordan. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Mobo. Can't hit that one. Good D by Kessler. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And during his rookie year, Keontae George started about half of his game, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him.
Now here's Jordan. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's Leonard, guarded closely. Pass to Kessler. Inside. And Giannis throws it down.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
Outside Davis. Driving in. And here's Alexander Walker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. George feels it out a bit. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Porzingis. And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Artest. Davis against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Such a sharp defensive player. Giannis hustles to get his hand on the shot.
George passes to Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
And some changes here for Portland. Grant's checked in for Porzingis, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for George. Now here's Sharpe. Pass to Leonard. To the inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Taking advantage. Of an opening. Grant hammered that home.
Outside Davis. Okongwu, a screen on Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Davis. Antetokounmpo covering. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Outside Davis. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
What a pass right there by Antetokounmpo. Great to see a leader like him involve his teammates.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Rollins, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And also a switch here for Portland. Thibault, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Okongwu with it. Here's Rollins. Pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Leonard. Trailblazers lead by 3. Now Sharpe. High post Kessler. Now Leonard. Grant with a screen on Jordan. That one falls.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Pass to Artest. Picked up by Okongwu. They still need this. A nice shot by Artest. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Sharpe passes to Thibault. Here's Leonard. Puts up a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jordan inside, covered by Thibault. Jordan misses.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Leonard with the ball, and Davis picks him up defensively. Kessler, a screen on Davis. And they call an illegal screen here. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. The fourth spot held by Anthony Davis.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Avdia in for Jordan. Then for Portland, Williams is checked in for Kessler. And Kristaps Porzingis is subbed in for Grant. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated. anticipated.
And here's Sharp. No points yet. Outside Porzingis. Back to Sharp. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing. Sharp, hammer at home.
Pass to Artest. Davis with a screen on Thibault. Here's Artest, covered by Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. Off the outside. From downtown, Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 5. Outside Thibault. Outside Porzingis. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Newell. Here's Artest. Fires from deep. Sharp grabs the miss. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Takes it inside. Pass to Thibault. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. And now it's an 8-point Portland lead.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Antetokounmpo against Avdia. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo finds Porzingis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hawks trail by 8. Here's Bobo. Now Okongwu. Here's Jordan. To end the drought. Porzingis grabs the board.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
McMillan passes to Williams. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. The shot won't fall.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Down low. And that one's good. Porzingis. And it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Mobo. Still without a bucket. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
George with it. Avdia picks him up. Pass to McMillan. And here is Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Hawks trail by 14. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's George. Williams a screen on Jordan. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Avdia. Misses the fadeaway.
Well, if you have the space. You have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
And so it's Portland, up 14. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And guys, the Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second. We've got Walker Kessler, Kawhi Leonard out there with George. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward position. Now here's George. 14 points, their largest margin of the... Leonard looking over the floor, drills it from deep. Leonard's got 7 points.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
To the paint. Here's Jordan, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The officials were right on top of that.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And stolen by Porzingis. George in the post. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Rollins. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Davis a screen. Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Rollins. George defending. And stolen by Leonard. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Porzingis. Antetokounmpo, right side. The baseline, Jay. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Rollins passes to Davis. Now here's Avdia. George defending. Now here's Jordan. Pure from three-point range. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. George left side. To win the cold spell. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Never afraid of some physicality. Giannis embraces that part.
And some changes here for Portland. Grant comes in for Porzingis. And it's Sharp in for George. Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Okongwu. Grant against Davis. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Leonard. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Grant. Checked by Davis. Antetokounmpo outside. Portland needs to get off a shot here. And here's Grant from the arc. The offensive rebound. Kessler passes to Leonard. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And Leonard drops them both.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Artest. Now Davis. Over Antetokounmpo. Davis misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kessler.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Antetokounmpo outside. Leonard with a screen on Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer Sharp. Portland again missing. Hawks trail by 15. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
Grant outside. Pass to Kessler. Shoots over Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Portland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
And Kessler is just a steady, reliable big man because he shoots a good percentage and defends the rim well.
Thibault, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, and coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much, going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
Now Okongwu to the left wing. Jordan with it. It's stolen by Leonard. Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Sharp. Pass to Okongwu. There's Davis with the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Outside Sharp. Here's Thibault. And here's Leonard. 11 points in the game.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Artest. Knocks it down from distance. Artest has got 5.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Leonard. Here comes Kawhi. And here's Sharp. Clock at 6. Grant the screen. Shot from the wing. And that one's good. Sharp. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
They set the pick. Pass to Jordan. And another basket for Atlanta.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Grant against Okongwu. Grant the pass to Kessler. Leonard right side. The steal. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Up the floor. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Okay, wow. Okongwu. Unreal.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Williams checked in for Portland. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Grant. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Kawhi Leonard is second.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Down by 12. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Portland grabs the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
We have to be excited about Sharp's future. He's just a fearless shooter.
Rollins passes to Avdija. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Okongwu. 6 points for him. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Oh, Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
The 3, Porzingis. Kept alive. And Williams punches it home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's our test. After the basket by Portland. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Antetokounmpo outside. Now here's George. Tight defense on him. Porzingis passes to Leonard. Back to Porzingis. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Trailblazers lead by 17. Williams up top. Pass to Leonard. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. And it's Portland scoring again.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
Now here's Davis. Davis with a screen on Porzingis. Back to Davis. Over on Antetokounmpo. Davis misses.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Out to Leonard. Pass to Porzingis. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Hawks trail by 21. Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu. Here's our test. Down low. Here's Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
Jordan's checked in for Atlanta. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Porzingis. Kessler passes to George. They set a pick. Tipped. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Let's go with a 3. No good on the shot. Here's our test. Okongwu. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Portland. Up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Portland Trail Blazers.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've been at their best when it's mattered most, and here they are in the finals, leading the series and looking very confident.
You wonder what this team was made of? They showed up in the first half, showed everybody, left it all on the court.
Yeah, they've been clinical in how they've gone with this approach. Relentless, determined. They keep this up. Can they? I'm not even sure. But they got a chip on their shoulder, no question.
You can't downplay the passion they've shown on the floor. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Davis out there with Newell. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And George with the basket on the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th assist in this one. Rollins passes to Davis. Here's Artest. Takes the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Artest has got 8 points.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Leonard. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. That three's off the mark. Up top, Davis. Antetokounmpo covering. Pass to Jordan. Launches a 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 16.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Porzingis. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Rollins. Pass to Alexander Walker. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. From the wing. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Leonard.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jordan. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Kessler finds Leonard. He takes it in.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And he drops the first.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Artest. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Almost had a chance at a 4-point play.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Antetokounmpo, the pass to George. Now Leonard. Porzingis finds Leonard. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Now here's George. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Porzingis. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. George, a screen on Jordan. Antetokounmpo drained it for 2 points. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points.
And even though Giannis made that jumper, the defense would rather give that up than let him get inside to do damage.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for George. Portland leading by 14. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 points in the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now Jordan, 20 points for him. Pass to Davis. Over Antetokounmpo. Davis misses.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Antetokounmpo outside. Leonard passes to Grant. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Alexander Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I just love the ball movement.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Portland leading by 12. High post Kessler. Pass to Leonard. Free throw line jumper. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Sharpe with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. And that one's good. Sharpe. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Atlanta. And Davis with the block.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. And Portland has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 3 on the clock. Sharpe, no good. Hawks trail by 12. Pass to Davis. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Outside Sharpe. And here's Kessler. Checked by Davis. Kessler passes to Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
So for the Blazers, Williams comes in for Kessler, and Kristaps Porzingis is subbed in for Grant.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Leonard for 3. Bobo with a rebound.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Newell.
Good. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Portland leading by 12. Sharp passes to Leonard. Now Porzingis. Outside Sharp. Portland moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. Avdia pulls it in.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Rollins. No points so far. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Here's Mobo. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Sharp finds Thibault. Outside Porzingis. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Avdia against Thibault. To the inside. Here's Newell. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Outside Thibault. Outside Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. And a bit of a battle to the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Oh, got a piece of it. Leonard for 3. Drains the triple. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Pass to Rollins. And here's Avdia. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Now here's Sharp. Left side Porzingis. Leonard passes to Porzingis. Now Sharp. Avdia with it. Now Sharp defending. Pass to Newell. Here's Rollins. To the wing on the left. Here's Newell. Avdia outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Sharp. And Atlanta misses again. Trailblazers lead by 16. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Leonard. Outside Porzingis. Bobo with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Here's Rollins. Covered by Thibault. Here's Newell. And there's the lob. Here's Williams. Rebound Atlanta. Avdia, right side. To stop the drought. Pass to Jordan. Soft touch off the glass. Jordan's got 22.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Right side, Porzingis. Back to Leonard. Over Jordan. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Rollins. 36 seconds left in the third. Here's Newell. Clock at 6. Avdia from outside. Drops in the 3. Avdia's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Sharp against Avdia. Outside Sharp. Pass to Leonard. Leonard taking him on.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Sharp. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's McMillan in at the shooting guard. Free throw's good. Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan. Here's McMillan. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Porzingis. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. From the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Artest has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Jordan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Portland leading by 10. Pass to Sharp. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Williams with the screen. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Williams. Count it.
Well, a throwback big. Williams almost exclusively operates around the hoop.
Here's Mobo. Here's the pick. The 3. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Rollins. Here's Mobo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Sharp with it. Williams up top. Pass to Leonard. On the take. That's... too easy for Leonard.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Hawks trail by 15. Inside. And stolen by Williams. And here's the fast break. Here's Sharp. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Well, when Sharp's got to look at the rim, he's going for it.
Jordan against Leonard. Step back shot. That one's wide left. Trailblazers lead by 17. Outside Sharp. Pass to Leonard. Williams with the screen. 6 to shoot. Leonard can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Jordan. Leonard pulls down the board. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Grant's checked in for Porzingis. Hawks trail by 17. Avdia outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Newell. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Trailblazers lead by 14. Pass to Thibault. Now Grant. Grant the screen. Leonard for 3. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kessler, he's checked in for Portland. Antetokounmpo comes in for Thibault. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's our test. There's the drive. Down low. Stolen by Kessler. Davis against Antetokounmpo. High post Kessler. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Here's Grant. Shoots over Newell. Grant's shot is off. And Davis has got the ball here for Atlanta. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Grant in the post. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Newell. Here's our test. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First one falls for him.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
To the paint. Avdia with a steal. Newell from outside. Here's Davis. Antetokounmpo with the block. Outside Sharp. Pass to Grant. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to Leonard. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
2 on the clock.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to our test. Launches it. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Davis a screen. Alexander Walker, pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Avdia against Leonard. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Newell. Here's Artest. Avdia left side. There's the triple. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Alexander Walker with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Artest. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. For the Trailblazers, Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Grant. And it's George in for Sharp. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Here's George. Pass to Kessler. And here's Leonard to win the drought. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Screen by Leonard. Clock at 6. Now Kessler, guarded by Okongwu. Here's Porzingis. Davis knocks it loose.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Hawks trail by 8. Rollins passes to Davis. Here's Rollins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Davis, no good on that free throw.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends. And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
Rollins passes to Okongwu. Here's Rollins. Okongwu, high post. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying for high percentage looks here in the second half. A strategy they hope will help them close ground.
Free throw no good for Okongwu.
Well, what I like most about Okongwu is his switchability defensively. He has the size to battle down low and the quickness to guard on the perimeter.
Kessler finds Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside Porzingis. Kessler.
And Kessler is a gigantic presence inside, which is why defenses sometimes elect to foul.
And he makes a first.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
And the Hawks making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Kessler with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Oh, Kessler with the block.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
Jordan against Leonard. Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's George. He fires. Shot's no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And stolen by Leonard. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And he drops it first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Off trail by 13. Davis with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Oh, the stuff!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Leonard. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick. And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Trailblazers.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
The Trailblazers winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.